accomplishment. It says we have access. Another author says we have access to resources that we will never be able to exhaust. And grace, unlimited grace. Can you imagine that every day you wake up, now you're like your car gonna have, like my car, let me see. I mean, I think I can fill it up. It's like 365 miles. I can go and go and go. I can keep going and going and going until it's like, okay, low fuel. You better add some fuel to this, or you're not going anywhere, right? But that's not how it works with God. Every day He gives us new mercies, new grace, compassion. Every day is like, okay, whatever happened yesterday, that's what happened. And He says to people that are having difficulties, He says, where sin abounds, grace much more abounds. He's not saying you have carte blanche. You can just go do, I'm just going to do whatever I want because God is going to forgive me. God, that's not how that works. God is saying, when you find yourself in difficult situations, when some things are beyond your choices, my grace will abound more. God is not in the business of zapping people out. He doesn't do that. His grace abounds, and He wants you to know that. So He says that, I was reading this book. It says, dare to ask God for more. The author is, when I get the book this week, I'll bring it so y'all can see it. But it says, we ask God for little mammy-pammy things and that we feel that He can do. God, help me to pay my rent, knowing that you have a job that's going to cover everything, right? So that's not, He needs us to ask for radical things. Like, God, I want to go on a mission trip to somewhere in New Zealand. Okay, God, change my heart so that I can feed the homeless. Lord, help me. He wants us to ask Him for radical situations. Lord, I want all my siblings, I want everybody that I know to want to serve You. God, I want to think about it in your mind. What's radical? What's radical that you could ask God? He's saying, ask me for that. God, give me what is that car? A Lamborghini. Somebody told me that if you have that kind of car, you don't even drive it yourself. You don't even drive it yourself. First of all, they don't even have like they have Ford and Chrysler. Well, I don't even know where you get a Lamborghini. Where you get that? Because it's like not the common person. I'm just, being humorous. But, that's what I'm talking about. That kind of asking. Ask God for big things. And when you ask Him for doing big things, it has to be for the purpose of His mission. And it's going to bless you and glorify Him. When you ask God for things like that, guess what? He's going to bless. He's going to bless. So here in Ephesians, it says He has us in His mind. He has settled on us and focus of His love to